Hey there, I'm Frank Mitchell. On this channel, it's all about helping you understand your car and keeping it running the way it should. Whether it's routine maintenance or solving those tricky problems, I've got you covered. If you find this useful, give the video a like, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to watch till the end. You might learn something that saves you time and money. All right, let's get started.
The Frankfurt Motor Show is probably, along with the Geneva Motor Show, the most relevant in the whole European continent. It is the opportunity for the brands to show the world the novelties they have been working on for a long time. Let's take a look at the most outstanding presentations. In Frankfurt, the German brands play at home and it shows, so it is normal to see how they monopolize much of the news. Audi, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche and Volkswagen are some of the main players at the show. The most awaited. With the BMW Vision M next and the BMW Vision I next, those from Munich give us a preview of the shapes of the brand's electric future. However, we are left with the BMW Concept 4. It is an exercise in design that anticipates the lines of the future BMW 4 Series. One of the great novelties of the show was undoubtedly the Porsche Taycan, a 100% model that we will soon see on our roads. It promises to stand up to Tesla, and will probably win handsomely in terms of behavior, design, and finish. However, with 450 kilometers of WLTP autonomy, it seems that it will not be able to beat the Americans in long distances. Audi meanwhile showed the new Audi A1 City Carver as slightly elevated version of the German utility. It also presents an aesthetic with off-road touches to move with ease and style through the urban jungle. In addition to this new version of the A1, we have seen the new RS6 and RS7, the most radical versions of the A6 Avant and A7 Sportback, that incorporate a V8 engine of 600 horsepower. With this performance, both models manage to accelerate from 0 to 100 km/h in just over 3.5 seconds. Volkswagen's first mass electric car arrives. Volkswagen has managed to arouse the interest of all visitors with the new VW ID.3, the first 100% electric model since its conception of the brand. It aims to be the new electric Golf. Although at the moment we do not know its price, we do know the autonomy. There will be 3 versions with 45, 58 and 77 kilowatt-hour capacity. That will offer a range of 330, 420 and 550 kilometers respectively. Eclipsed by its big brother, we also saw the update of the small Volkswagen e-up. Now this small model will offer a range of 260 kilometers per hour according to the WLTP cycle. Hybrids to be taken into account. Mercedes-Benz took advantage of the show to show the AMG versions of its SUVs, such as the Mercedes-Benz AMG GLB and the new Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE. Although the star manufacturers did not forget about electricity with the EQV 300, the minivan is now offered with this 100% electric version. If we talk about manufacturers from other European countries, our first stop is Opel, which showed the new Corsa and Corsa E2. Models that, although we had already been able to see in their respective presentations, have not yet reached our roads. Also present at the stand of the German brand was the new Grandland X PHEV. The SUV is now also offered in plug-in hybrid version, with up to 50 kilometers of range in electric mode, which translates into an interesting advantage, the zero label of the DGT. New Renault Captur. Another highlight was Renault that took advantage of the German event to present in society the new generation of one of its best sellers. We are indeed talking about the new Renault Captur. This is the second generation of the model that replaces the one that was on sale from 2013 to 2017. Yes, it had an update in between. This new Captur broadly respects the aesthetics of its predecessor but manages to fill with oxygen to continue to accumulate good sales figures. It shares a platform with the recently launched Renault Clio. Initially it will have diesel and gasoline engines, although a plug-in hybrid version is expected to arrive later. The small cars get a facelift. Although Seat did not present any major novelties at the show, its sporty sister brand, Cupra, did. We were able to see the new Cupra Tavascan, a large SUV which, although it is still a prototype, has a good chance of becoming a reality. Another of the models that attracted the most attention was the new Land Rover Defender. The British brand presented the new generation of one of its most iconic models. With a futuristic aesthetic, the new Defender could look like a prototype, but no, it is a car that will quickly enter production. Like its predecessor, it will be offered initially with two body styles of 3 and 5 doors, and it is also believed that a plug-in hybrid version or even a 100% electric version will be available. If we change continent, we find Hyundai, which has presented its new i10. This is the third generation of the model, so it is completely new and thus replaces the second generation, which was on sale since 2017. We are talking about a utility car that competes against the smallest in the category, such as the Fiat 500, Kia Picanto and Toyota Aygo, among others. Now it gains some width and length and loses 2 centimeters in height, so its appearance is somewhat more settled. Probably these changes will also positively affect the car's behavior and livability. In addition to this new production model, Hyundai took to the Frankfurt Motor Show its latest prototype, the Hyundai 45 EV concept. A model that pays homage to the first car produced by the Korean brand and that advances the lines that will have the future Hyundai electric cars. These have been the main novelties that we have been able to find. However, we left in the inkwell other models of the most curious. And is that if something good has the Frankfurt Motor Show is that it always allows us to get lost in their pavilions to see where the automotive sector points. If you want to see what models you can find on the CarWow website, access as soon as possible and take a look at what you can save with the offers of our dealer network. As we wrap up our overview of the latest highlights from the Frankfurt Motor Show, it's clear that the automotive industry is embracing innovation like never before. From groundbreaking electric vehicles to cutting-edge technology and design, this year's showcase has set the stage for the future of mobility. Whether you're a car enthusiast or simply curious about what's next on the horizon, there's no doubt that the developments unveiled here will shape the way we drive in the years to come. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more updates on the evolving world of automobiles.